Yeah, it's me. Open the door. You're alive then? Been trying to get hold of you.
What time is it?
Time you were getting dressed.
But it's still early.
Some of us have been up for hours. Blimey, Jerome, look at the state of you. What have you done this time?
What? Oh, I tripped up last night. It's nothing.
Drunk, were you? So what's the matter with the phone? I tried you all day yesterday. They said it was out of order.
All the flats had problems, innit?
You should have your mobile on then.
I have most of the time. I only switch it off when I'm having to lie down. Oh, I'm out of milk, sorry. It's sugared though.
That's something, I suppose.
Look, I'm gonna do a shop later, okay?
What? You're not coming back to work?
Busy, is it?
You're having a laugh. Of course it is. I wouldn't have come back here if not. We've got orders falling through the door.
That's good.
It would be if all my drivers were actually driving.
Look, I can't help it.
You're well enough to stagger down the pub, though. You were seen there the other night.
Oh, so what? I'm not allowed out now, am I?
I don't know where you're getting all your money from.
I've got to live.
Not at my expense, you don't. I'm the muggins who pays for that van to be repaired when you crash it.
And I'm gonna pay you back.
Only if you start earning some money. I need you back at work.
All right. I'll see what the doctor says. I've got an appointment this morning.
They do pills for lazy so-and-sos now, do they? This place is a pigsty. I don't know how Debs has let it get like this.
Debs isn't around much at the moment. She's working long hours.
I'm glad one of you is. Hello, City Couriers. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's me. No problem, we can handle that.
Morning, Jimmy. You won't believe what I saw last night.
What? Morning.
Morning, Jimmy.
Everything all right?
What's going on? I can't tell you here. Come on.
I'm very sorry. Right, what can we do for you?
I've got a 9 o'clock appointment with Dr. Clay.
Dr. Clay. Jerome Noble?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, yeah, well, if you'd like to take a seat, he'll be with you in a minute. Thanks.
So there he was, massaging her shoulders and leaning over, you know, real close, while she wasn't buttoning her blouse.
What, Jimmy and Julia? You sure?
Yeah. I must have thought everyone else had gone home.
I don't believe it.
Well, they weren't being very subtle about it.
Yeah, but Julia wouldn't. No, not so soon after Mac.
Why not? It's been over 4 months.
Yeah, but she was devastated, Michelle.
Yeah, well, you can't be devastated forever. And Jim likes him a bit older, don't he? How old did you say his wife was again?
40-something and really glamorous as well, I heard.
Well, there you go. Julia ain't bad looking. I mean, if I looked like her when I get to her age, I would not be complaining.
Why is reception unmanned?
I was just catching up with Michelle.
Well, could you do that on your own time? We've got patients waiting.
Right, sorry, Julia.
Everything okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Oh, don't forget that we're going to meet up later and reorganise your clinic schedule.
Can't wait.
Okay.
So, what can I do for you then, Jerome?
Well, I was just a bit worried, Doctor. I haven't heard anything from the hospital yet, and I need to know what's going on.
Well, I'll give him a chase, but the wait for the neurologist can be quite long sometimes, so I'll see what I can do.
It's just that I need to get back to work, you know?
Really? Most people coming here wanted to stay off work for longer. Right, let's see. Now, it's been nearly 2 weeks since the accident. How's the neck movement?
Fine. Look.
Good. Any other problems? Sleeping okay?
Well, not really, but I wasn't sleeping that well before the accident, you know?
Why is that, do you think?
Oh, just stuff. You know, hassle at work, hassle at home. And it's obviously worse at the moment because I'm not earning any money.
What is it you do?
I'm a driver for a courier company.
Yes, that's right, I remember. Well, I'm afraid you shouldn't even be thinking about driving just yet. Not until the neurologist is seeing you and we know what's what.
But it was just a silly accident.
Sometimes it's the silly accidents that can cause us the biggest problems.
It was a lapse of concentration, that's all.
Have you had any lapses since?
I fell over in the flat yesterday. I wasn't looking where I was going.
Well, that's nasty. Looks like it's healing okay, just let the air get to it. Blues fan, eh?
Yeah, never miss a game.
No, serious fan then.
Yeah, I love my football. I wanted to coach our local boys team, but I couldn't do it. Couldn't fit around my work.
Boss a bit of a slave driver, is he? Well, you must have been good if they wanted you to be a coach.
Yeah, had a place at sports college and everything. But the timing was all wrong.
Well, it's never too late. Still young.
So, do you think it'll be much longer till I can go back to work?
Well, let's see what the hospitals say. No driving until then, okay? In the meantime, if you have any concerns, just give me a call.
Then you can put the antenatal clinic back in on Tuesdays.
Instead of Wednesdays?
Yeah, because you've got the diabetes clinic on Wednesdays now, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, okay, sure.
Okay, that's it. Well, I feel a lot better about that.
Yeah, but Mondays are still looking a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, I know it looks a lot on paper, but it's never as busy as the other clinics, is it? Anyway, if you get overstretched, I'll bring in another nurse to help you out.
Okay.
Right, shall we meet at the end of next week to see how it's all going? Oh, hang on, no, the week after, because I'm away next week.
Oh, yeah, of course. So, you up to anything exciting?
Yeah, painting the bathroom, doing a few odd jobs around the house.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, well, it's got to be done.
Bit lonely for you, though, eh?
Well, I expect I'll manage to see a friend or two as well. What?
Any friend in particular?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, come on, you've got a man, ain't you?
No, I haven't. Don't be ridiculous. The man's the last thing I need right now.
Oh, yeah, right.
Julia Maguire?
Well, she's keeping her cards very close to her chest.
Who is?
Mrs. Robinson in there.
Oh, you're not still going on about that, are you?
There's definitely something going on. Jimmy and Julia, who'd have thought it, eh?
Leave them be, Michelle.
You know you love it, really.
Jerome! Take those things out your ear.
What are you doing?
I'm driving the vans. What does it look like? I've run out of drivers and we've got orders piling up. You managed to get out of the flat then?
I told you I had a doctor's appointment.
What did they say?
Nothing much.
Oh, that was worth the trip then. Where getting the bus? Where's your van?
Back at the flat.
That's no good, is it? I didn't give you the money to mend your van for you to leave it parked outside your flat all day. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
I'm all right with the bus stop, thanks.
Don't worry, I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart. I've got a job for you.
I can't do it.
Don't give me that.
Not until the doctor says so.
Do as you're told.
Here we go. I haven't had anything through from St. Phil's this morning, boy. I'm waiting for a couple of blood test results and an appointment confirmation for Jerome Noble.
Noble. Yeah, that does ring a bell, actually. Yeah, here it is. Confirmation of an appointment at the neurology department.
That's
What?
the one. Great, thanks. He'll be pleased. He was only in this morning. Poor guy was so stressed.
Would you want me to give him a call?
Yeah, that'd be good. Actually, if you get him on the line now, I'll speak to him for my next patient.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello?
Hello, is that Jerome Noble?
No, Donna, it's me. It looks like Mr. Noble's left his mobile phone behind. Can you try his home number for me?
Yeah, I just have, actually. It's out of order.
Okay, never mind. Thanks, Donna. I'll sort it.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. I'll have someone there in 15 minutes. Bye. There's another one. It's been non-stop today.
Why don't you just say no?
They're a regular customer. You've got to look after your regulars. I'll have to do this one myself. Now then, This one's yours. There's some sort of design company, I think. The girl on the phone was anxious that you didn't bash the box about as it's fragile, so drive carefully. The delivery address is down the bottom, all right?
Okay.
Give us a call once you've done it, yeah? I'll see you later.
Ooh, someone's worked up an appetite. What have you been up to?
Honestly, I'm patient. Don't get too excited.
Oh, don't give me that. I've noticed the spring in your step lately.
What?
Got yourself a new girlfriend? Talk of the devil. Oh,
You two gossiping again?
can't keep secrets around here, you know.
Michelle, do us all a favour and shut up, won't you?
All right, I'm going to try and pop round and give Jerome Noble his phone back. So if he comes in, can you give him a call?
Yep, sure, no problem.
Thanks for the work today.
Okay, you two, what's going on? I don't believe I'm hearing this. You both thought I was having an affair with Jimmy?
I wouldn't go so far as to say an affair exactly.
We think it's great. You're both single, so why not?
Because we have both just been through a painful marriage breakup, that's why not.
Well, we're just pleased that you're happy again. Oh, you do seem very close.
How can you be so stupid, Michelle? I mean, what do you think is going to happen if people hear this rubbish and start believing it? Have you thought about that?
Oh, I haven't said anything to anyone, Julie. I wasn't even sure I believed it anyway, to be honest.
Well, it seems pretty believable to me. What am I supposed to think when you two go scurrying off into one another's rooms?
That maybe we had something serious to talk about?
Jimmy's not sick, is he?
No, he's not sick. But he does have a lot of personal stress at the moment, for reasons which I am not prepared to discuss with either of you. Now, I am practice manager here, and it is my job to be there for Jimmy just the same as it is for anyone else with a problem. Do I make myself clear?
Okay. So what was the massage all about then?
Donna, would you mind leaving Michelle and I alone, please?
Yeah, of course. Look, I'm really sorry about this. I didn't mean for any of this to... Sorry.
Hello, City Couriers.
Oh, hello. I need to get hold of Jerome Noble.
What for?
It's private. Now, I wonder if you know where he might be?
He's out.
But you know when he'll be back?
Why don't you try his mobile?
I can't. He's left it behind. I need to return it to him.
That idiot. He'll lose his head one day.
Well, maybe if you see me, you can get him to drop by the health centre. Tell him to ask for Dr. Clay.
He can't today, he's busy. Can't I just give him a message?
Sorry, it's private.
Whatever.
What do you think you're playing at?
I'm only saying what I saw.
What do you think you saw? Did you think about how this gossip would affect me or Jimmy?
Well, it's not exactly gossip, is it, Julia? I mean, he was in your office. I just put two and two together.
I made 6.
Well, it was all very intimate. I mean, when I saw you unbuttoning your blouse, I just thought, oh, hey.
Michelle, you're forgetting something. I am practice manager here. You don't speak to me like that. Now, you carry on like this, and I'm going to give you a written warning. Do I make myself clear?
Come on, Julia, it's not to be like that.
When we gave you the job of practice nurse, we were looking for somebody who was responsible with a degree of maturity. Thought that person was you. I'm beginning to think I made a mistake.
Look, I'm really sorry. I obviously got the wrong end of the stick. I'll just keep my mouth shut in future, okay?
Yeah, you do that. Now leave. I don't want to see you for the rest of the day. Door!
My lovely little lump. Check it out. I drive these colors crazy. I do it on the daily. They treat me really nice. They buy me all these ices. Don't you think goodbye?
Did you give him his phone?
No, unfortunately not. I managed to speak to his boss at the courier company, though, so with any luck, he'll pass on the message. But, if Jerome does come by, can you tell him that I've got his appointment confirmation, and I wouldn't mind speaking to him about it?
Fine, yeah. Is there anything else?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, what was all that between you and Michelle before I went out?
Oh, nothing.
Didn't look like nothing to me.
Yeah, well, you know what she's like when she starts. She doesn't know when to stop.
Yeah, I suppose. What was it this time? Something about me having a girlfriend, was it?
No, she was just mucking about.
Come on, tell me. Donna?
Well, it's silly, really, but Michelle's got it into her head that there might be something going on between you and Julia.
What?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not impossible, though, is it? I mean, you know, you're both single.
What's that got to do with it? Michelle's single. I'm not having a relationship with her, am I?
I know. I said it was ridiculous, but, you know, I mean, then again, statistics do show that a lot of relationships begin at work.
Oh, yeah, but me and Julia?
Look, I'm sure it was just a bit of harmless fun.
Harmless. Yeah, look, Julia's just come through a very painful marriage breakup. The last thing I want is her upset by some silly gossip. Who else have you been talking to about this?
No one. It was just a laugh.
Well, I'm not laughing about it.
Yeah, but I don't know why you're having a go at me anyway. I mean, it was Michelle that saw you together and been prattling on about it. I haven't said a word.
No, make sure you don't. What's the damage?
Just cuts and bruises, I think. But the van's in a right old state.
Well, you were driving? I thought we agreed you weren't going to drive until after your hospital appointment.
Yeah, I know, but I was feeling okay, and I needed the money.
And your boss got onto you, I suppose. Oh, if I'd known what you were up to when I spoke to him, I'd have given him a piece of my mind. It's your emergency contact.
What have you been doing now?
Nothing.
It doesn't look like nothing. Have you seen the state of the van? Who are you?
Hi, Dr. Clay. Believe we spoke over the phone?
Oh, yeah, right. Leroy. So, is he going to live then? Or can't you tell me?
Well, I think he's been very lucky, considering he shouldn't have been driving in the first place.
You can't get all precious about it. Once you've had an accident, you've got to get back in the van and carry on. I know. I've been there.
Well, I think you should have let Jerome decide if he was ready to drive again.
He can't make a decision to save his life.
No, not with people like you around, he can't, because you're a bully. You've pushed him into a situation that could have risked his life.
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it, okay? As for you, this is going to be costly. Big van bill coming out of your wages this month. Not to mention the bubbly I've had to send round to the design company. That fragile package they're said to be careful with. Completely ruined. We'll be lucky if they ever use us again, thanks to you. Hello, City Couriers.
You okay?
Used to it.
He's a bully. You need to get away from him. Get yourself a new job. Do what you want to do.
Yeah, I know. But it's not that easy, though. He's my father.
You're right. No, not really. Julia threatened to give me a warning.
What? Because of what you said about her and Jimmy?
Why do I do this? I don't mean to upset people. Not really. It's just sometimes I open my mouth and the words fly out and...
Yeah, look, I'm sure Julia will calm down in time.
Don't bet on it. I tried apologising, but she was just having none of it.
Well, just, you know, try and be a bit careful around her for a while.
I could lose my job, don't I?
Look, Jerome, I think this and your previous accident occurred while you were experiencing some kind of blackout or fit even. You know, where you go blank for a few moments, you lose a small chunk of time. Now, the neurologist will carry out some tests to confirm it, but I think you may have epilepsy. It's relatively common, so don't worry too much, okay? It can be controlled by drugs. But if the neurologist does confirm that that's what it is, you won't be able to drive for at least a year.
What? Things are really bad for me at the moment. I'm behind on my bills to cut off my phone, and I owe money for the van repairs. I've only got third-party insurance. That's why my dad's helped me out. It's always my fault, you see?
Why, is there anyone at home who can help?
No. My girlfriend Debs walked out a few weeks ago. She said she hardly ever saw me, that I was always out, working. And we've been really busy lately, and I had to do a lot of the night stuff. And some of the other drivers had young families and things, see? It just didn't seem fair to make them do it, you know? We don't get paid any extra for working nights. Dad gives us a fixed weekly wage. Take it or leave it. Sometimes we work more hours, sometimes less. Well, that's the theory anyway.
Well, couldn't you tell him that you couldn't do it? Things are getting that bad.
What's the point? He won't change. It's what he did in his day, you see?
I know how difficult dads can be. I was pushed around by mine for far too long. Should have stood up to him sooner.
I'm not sure now's the right time.
Look, Jerome, if you're not able to drive, why not go to sports college? See if you can still take up your place.
What if it is epilepsy?
We don't know for certain yet that it is epilepsy. If it is, well, with football coaching, it shouldn't stand in the way. And once it's under control, you'll feel perfectly normal. You just won't be able to drive for a while, that's all.
Yeah, of course. Well, that journey time will be about 20 minutes, and if you want it that way, it'll be about half an hour. Okay, thanks. Cheers, bye. That's blooming marvellous, that is. What am I going to do now? Good drivers are hard to find.
They are if you pay them rubbish wages, Dad.
Don't start trying to tell me how to run a business. What do you know about anything anyway?
Enough to know that I don't want to be a courier anymore.
Didn't know you could afford to be so choosy.
That's because you've always made my choices for me, Dad.
What are you talking about?
You decide what I do every day, you know? The hours I work, how much money I get.
That is just rubbish.
Not for much longer. I'm going to sports college.
Not that again.
Yeah, it's what I wanted to do. It's what I've always wanted to do, and you know it is.
You'll never stick at it.
I wonder how many people said that about you in the courier business. I'm no worse than you are, Dad. I bet there were plenty of people who thought you wouldn't amount to anything. But look at you. You run your own business. You're successful.
Because I work hard. That's why.
And because nobody's ever said to you, you were useless. You've always told me that I won't amount to much, that the only hope I've got is this courier company. And that if I don't do as you say, I'll end up on the streets.
Because I was trying to get you off your backside. You never seem to want to do anything.
That's because you never give me the chance. You've had me driving from the first day I passed my test, Dad.
I was trying to help you, give you a future. Why do you think I've been working every hour of the day? It's not been for me, you know. It's been for you, too.
It's not what I wanted. It never has been.
You'll think differently when you get out of here. You're just shaken up, that's all.
I told you. I'm not allowed to drive.
You could come and work in the office.
No, thanks.
Look, I'm trying to do you a favor here.
I'm not a kid anymore. And you can't treat me like one. I'm going to set myself up properly. I'm going to get a student loan. I'm going to work in a bar or something. And you know what? I'm going to pay you back every penny I owe you. You understand?
I'll give you 3 months. And then you'd be crawling back.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Well, I got news for you, Dad. It ain't gonna happen. I'm not calling back to you ever again.
Come on. Who are you trying to kid?
Just get out. I don't need you, Dad. You understand? Not anymore. Go.
Thank goodness that's over.
Difficult patient.
Difficult clinic. Honestly, they were all out this afternoon.
Well, I've just put the kettle on. Do you fancy a cup of tea?
Well, I actually fancy a vodka and tonic, but I suppose I'll have to wait till later. It's been a long day.
Tell me about it. How's Julia now?
Dunno. I'm giving her a wide berth.
Well, you look, it's only Julia. Got Jimmy on my case as well now.
No, Jimmy's a sweetheart.
Not at the moment, he's not.
Here you go. Oh, thank you. Well, you don't have to worry about him for a while. Looks like he's off for the day. Hello?
Looks like Julia's leaving as well.
End of the day last.
Oh, tell me about it.
Just friends.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely just good friends.
Exciting evening planned.
Oh, yeah, paperwork in front of the telly.
Yeah, me too. There's a frozen lasagna in the house with my name on it.
Well, enjoy. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're going home separately.
I told you there was nothing going on.
I'm never talking about anyone ever again.
Prepare for a good old-fashioned fight as BBC1 wrongs more rights in a new series of Watchdog at 7. Then an East End brawl. Phil and Ian are at loggerheads in EastEnders at past.